Hello friends, welcome back. So in this video, we will build a section called what you will learn in this course. Okay, so let me show you the section. So this is already been created. Okay, so this is the website which I have already created. So this is about me section, and after this about me section, you will have what you will learn in this course. Okay, so this is what we are going to create for our layout. Okay, so till about me we have finished. Now we will create this section, and if I make this screen smaller, so this is responsive. Okay, so this is what we are going to create for our layout. So let's get started. So let me go to VS Code, and after this about us section, this is about me. Okay, about us, about me. So now here I will add a comment that which section is this, what you will learn in this course. Okay, let's add a comment. Now from here we will start creating. So here first I'll take a section tag, and inside we will take a div, and inside this div we will take a container div. Okay, so here I will write div, and we need to add some Tailwind CSS classes. So the first one is container, and then we need max auto, so mx auto. Then we need padding from left and right should be 10, and press tab. Okay, so this is our container div. So let me add a comment container div. Okay, so this is the container div, and inside this container div we will have a header tag. Okay, sorry, we will have a header, so that will be h2 tag. Okay, so let me just copy this. So this will be the h2 tag. Okay, let's go here, paste it. What you will learn in this course. Let me add a comment that this is going to be our header. And after this h2 tag, we will take a div which will be our container area. Okay, so let's take a div, and here I will add a comment that this is a grid area. Okay, so let's comment this. Okay, so this is our grid area. Okay, and inside this div we will take 5 div. Okay, so div multiply by 5, this will create 5 divs, and inside this div we need h3 tag, and we need p tag, and press tab. Okay, so we have created 5 divs. This is the first one, second one, third one, fourth one, and this is the fifth one. Okay, so we have created 5 divs, and inside we have h3 and p tag. So inside h3 tag, right now I will select all the h3 tag at once. So option and just click. Okay, if you are using Windows, you can click on Alt and then press where you want to write the content. So here I will add a line which is called, what we will add is how to use Tailwind class. Okay, so let's add this, save this. Okay, so everywhere you can see the same line, but you can change, we will change. Okay, so but right now we can do it in this way. And inside the p tag, okay, let's select all the p tag at once, and I will add some lorem dummy text. So lorem 10 and press tab. Okay, let's save this, and now let's go to our layout. So here is what we can see. Okay, so this is the h3 tag, sorry, this is the h2 tag, this is the h3 tag, and this is the p tag. Okay, let's go back. Now we will add some css to our layout. Okay, so here inside all the 5 divs, let me select all the 5 divs at once. So this is the first one, second one, third one, fourth one, and this is the fifth one. Okay, I'll add a class that is going to be border. Then we need the color for that border, so border gray 600. Okay, then we need shadow LG. Let's save this and go back. So now as you can see, we are getting a border and we are getting a shadow also, and the color of the border is gray 600. Now to make this boxes side by side, okay, we need to use grid. So in the grid area div, we need to add a class that is going to be grid, and to use grid we need to define our columns. Okay, so grid call. And how many columns do we need? We need 6. Why 6? I'll tell you. You might be thinking that we can use 3 columns. Okay, so here as you can see we have 3 columns, 1, 2 and 3, but after this we have 2 columns. Okay, so how do you make 2 columns? Okay, so you can't create a grid container twice. Okay, so inside the whole grid we need to fix the columns. Okay, so we will use call span. Okay, let's say these are 3 columns. Let me show you, inspect and show you, so you'll understand why I took 6 columns. Okay, so as you can see, if I hover on this, it is showing the grid area. So there are 6 columns. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, and these are divided into span. Okay, so if we want 3 columns, so we can use call span 2. Okay, and if we want 3 columns, if we want 2 columns, then we can use call span 3. Okay, let me show you on our layout, otherwise you will get confused. So now here if I do call span, let's say I do 2. Okay, if I save this, go back, now it is spanning 2 columns. Okay, first and second column is merged together. Okay, so now let me copy this here. If I do call span 2 again, save this, go back, so the third and fourth column is merged. Now this is the fourth and fifth, fifth and the sixth column. Okay, the first 2 columns are merged together. Okay, 2 columns are getting span, these 2 columns are getting span 3 and 4, and now fifth and sixth are remaining. So here also I will do call span 2. If I save this, now this is spanning the last 2 columns. So we are getting 3 columns, 1, 2 and 3. So we need a gap in between. Okay, so for that, here I will do gap of 10. Okay, save this, go back, so now we are getting a gap of 10. Okay, now as you can see, these 2 columns are not exactly what it is here in this layout. Okay, so we need to fix that. So after this call span 2, there are 2 boxes remaining. So here we need to add call span 3. Okay, so it will span 3 columns. Okay, so it is spanning 3 columns, and again here also I'll do call span 3. Save this, go back, so now we are getting 1, 2, 3 columns, and here 1 and 2. Okay, now let's do some styling for the header. Okay, so let's go back here, and now in h3 tag, first let's do for the first box. Okay, so I'll do class that is going to be bg gray 500. Okay, and text will be text gray 200. Okay, save this, go back. Now as you can see, we are getting this background color gray, but we need some padding. Okay, so you might be thinking this is the container div for both this s3 and p tag. So if I give a padding here, let's say if I give a padding of 3 here, what will happen? Okay, let's save and go back. So as you can see, this background is also getting the padding. So this is not we wanted. Okay, so for that we need to give individual padding for h3 and p tag. So let's remove this padding from here. Okay, let me cut it out, and inside this h3 I will give a padding, and inside this p tag also I will give a padding of 3. Okay, if I save this, go back, now as you can see, we are getting this padding, and also we are getting this background color to look like our layout. Okay, so this is what we wanted. Now what else we need? So we will add all these classes inside all these boxes. Okay, so let's copy this. Okay, and in all the h3 tag here, let me select all the h3 tag at once. I'll add a space and paste it. Okay, so this is done, and now inside all the p tag I'll copy, select all the p tag at once, so option and then click, click and click, space, paste. Okay, save this, go back. Now we are getting all the styling for all the boxes. So I'll wrap this video here, and in the next video we will do some more styling. Okay, and then we will see what we can do for this fun element, which is these 2 lines. Okay, and we will see what we can do with this boxes. Okay, so this is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.